Hi, everyone, and welcome to Studio Jake. I, of course, am your host, Jacob Airy. Thank you so much for joining me today on my vidcast where I talk about all things pop culture, from nerd stuff to weeb stuff and gaming stuff, pretty much everything in between. I really hope that you would like this video, share it out to all your friends, leave me a comment, tell me what you think, and please consider subscribing. I am just a handful away of reaching my goal of 1,000 subscribers. I've got over 850, so every single tap of that subscribe button really helps me out. I know I can't do this without any of you, so please consider subscribing and telling your friends to subscribe. All right, so I complain about culture a lot, particularly pop culture, the state of it. I complain that people don't talk about it enough or they don't promote creators enough who are doing something. Well, I wanted to highlight a project done by a friend of mine, very good friend of mine, C.S. Johnson. She is a fantastic novelist. She has done works like the Favelin and Flu series, the Starlight Chronicles, the Princess and the Peacock is one of her novels. She's done everything from fantasy to superhero to romantic dramas to retelling of ancient fairy tales. It is her work is unmatched in my humble opinion, which I think it is the correct opinion. And now she is branching not just in superheroes in novel form, she's actually branching into the comic book world with her graphic novel, which we talked about. She and I had previously done an interview where she talked about this project, about its launch, and it is Dizchord, and it is takes place in her home state of Georgia, and CJ, as I call her, C.S. Johnson, she has put a lot of work into this. She worked with Light Studios to do the artwork, and it just looks fantastic. So this is the premise. It's a 30-page graphic novel, and it follows the main character, Stephen Kibois. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. It says, after losing his dad, a teenager gains the ability to hear the music inside each human soul, allowing him to sense their emotions, see their past memories, and even manipulate their moods. Using this new gift, he vows to carry on his father's legacy and bring his killer to justice. And she adds, with themes of grief and loss, duty and honor, and love and sacrifice, Dizchord is an original comic set in contemporary Atlanta that tackles issues surrounding family, human trafficking, and growing up from award-winning genre-hopping author C.S. Johnson. And again, we can complain about the state of how Disney has gone woke, about how Warner Brothers has gone woke, and as such, the franchises that they control, like Marvel, Star Wars, the Justice League, everything in between. We can complain about the state, but if we don't create our own stories, our own legends, and let me tell you, CJ has been at this for a while. Like I said, she has been writing novels for years, and I strongly advise you to take a moment and check all of those out. But especially head over to fundmycomic.com and check it out and consider supporting it. Whenever us creators, whenever we get together, we stand by each other. And I do this for CJ. She does it for me. I do it with my man, Alfonso Zo Rachel, and his Sludge X projects. And he does it for me with my novels. It is a phenomenal thing when we all can come together and support indie projects, because like I said, we can complain about the state of pop culture all we want, but unless we put forward our own works, our own original ideas, they won't get anywhere. And yes, I know a lot of people, I'm on the right. This is why my biggest complaint on the right is whenever people create something original that it doesn't get any airplay. It's very frustrating. I see this happen to me, to my friends, and that's why I'm not going to do that. C.S. Johnson, I've actually gotten to read this when it was in preview form, and it is a fantastic tale. I'll review it more properly once the campaign has come to a close. But just to say, you will find it incredibly exciting. It is a really fun, adventurous story, and it hits on every single level, whether you're a comic book fan or not. And if you're like, I don't want to read a comic book, if you're one of these snobs, it's like comic books are for children, but then you've never read Daredevil, Born Again, or Batman Year One. Okay, fine. She also has it in a light novel form. So, light novel is basically like a novella. I'll say an illustrated novella. And she has it in that format as well. So, if you're like, I don't want the comic, fine. Go to the campaign at fundmycomic.com and get the light novel version. Nothing wrong with that. That's your taste, that's your preference. Do it. Now, I will post a link to the project in the description. I highly recommend you check it out. It's so cool to see like all these indie creators, pop up. We see this with Big Man Comics and Iconic Comics and the Ripaverse. All Caps Comics. All of these indie labels are coming together, and some people not even using imprints. They're just doing it on their own, like my friend C.S. Johnson. So definitely check out Dizchord. Like I said, the link is in the description of this video. I don't think that you will want to miss out on this. It is going to be another bulwark in the world of indie creators. So head on over, support it. The comic is already done. She doesn't, so you don't have to worry about, oh well, what if something happens? What if it gets delayed? The comic book is already done. She's already working on Dizchord 2. So I'm telling you that exclusively. So definitely head on over, support Dizchord 1. You're not going to be disappointed. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you'll give it a thumbs up, that you'll leave me a comment and tell me what you think, that you'll share it out with your friends, and of course, consider subscribing to StudioJake. I cover all kinds of nerd and pop culture topics, including film, television, anime, comic books, and so much more. I hope that you'll also head over to my main website, StudioJakeMedia.com, where I have even more news, views, and commentary. Also, if you'd like to support the channel, head over to my locals page. That's studiojakemedia.locals.com. It's the best way to support me. I'm trying to build a little community there. I have exclusive reviews and articles, so definitely head over there and check it out. And I'll see you next time right here on Studio Jake.